G'day all you mad gamers, I'm Mad Mikey and I come from the land down under! And today I'm a bit tired. Why? Because I woke up at 4 o'clock and then next thing you know it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I think, hey, let's watch Gamescom. Let's watch the Xbox presentation. So obviously we're going to talk about that for today, with a little bit of Mass Effect on the side, and I'd just like to say, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Don't forget guys, it's not just the gaming news, it's my opinion. Mad Mikey Gaming. What is up all you mad gamers out there? As I said, I'm Mad Mikey and welcome to the 21st of August's Gaming News Opinions, the show where I go around the internet and grab all those little bits of information out there, bring it to you, but there's a little twist, it's not just the news, it's my opinion. Now, if you like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, they're all the good things, and don't forget there's a little bell that you can ring there on my main page. Click that one so you never miss one of the videos. Now, as I said up front, we are going to talk about what happened over at Gamescom in Germany, and Microsoft came out with... I felt that they came out pretty slow, and as I said, I was pretty disappointed in the show as a whole. I mean, I wasn't expecting to wake up to get up to watch it. Like, I thought about it because it was at 5 o'clock here in the morning and I leave for work at about 6 o'clock, so I was just in two minds about it. As fate would have it, I woke up at 4 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep, so I thought, it's a sign there's going to be something awesome happening at this Gamescom. So I got up and started watching, and long and behold, there was no Major Nelson, there was just the normal sort of Xbox crew there. But they left the whole Xbox reveal until last, so that was a bit annoying, so I ended up watching that on the train on YouTube on the way to work. To be honest, it was the Xbox One. There's a special collector's edition known as the Project Scorpio edition, apparently in very limited numbers, and that was very much put to the test when I called up about it today. But if you didn't see it, I'll put a few screenshots up of what it is. It's basically just got on there in Xbox green the Xbox Scorpio sign. It's on there on the actual controller. So it looks pretty cool. It's black and apparently it's got a bit of a sort of green sort of side finish and fade and whatnot. So look, as a collector, that's something that I'm interested in. And when I called up EB and said, hey, you guys got my name down on a list, what's happening with that? They said, well, some people pre-ordered it from last year, so we only got 5 allocated to our store, so you'll have to try online. I'm like, that sounds shit. So I went and tried my luck online. Luckily enough, they did have some available, so poor schmucks who friggin' put their name down on a list. But I was able to organise to get a pickup from the store that said that they only had 5, so I was lucky in that sense. So I am counting my blessings there on that one. But also, just we'll try and go through quickly on a lot of this Gamescom stuff, because as I said, I was really disappointed in a lot of it all. They showed off Assassin's Creed, because obviously Assassin's Creed is the big one, sort of saying coming out 4K. Didn't show much. They had their usual CGI trailer, which I love. I love the CGI trailers that they do put out for these Assassin's Creed games. This one didn't disappoint. No, it didn't disappoint. It looked beautiful. I just didn't get the whole concept that they're going talking about. Oh, if you want to be in the dark, we'll put out the light and stuff like that. When you're in the blistering heat of Egypt, there's hardly ever any nighttime shown in this game. So I am looking forward to it, and I am looking forward to playing it on the Xbox One X or Scorpio. Over on MajorNelson.com, he did put a list of all the games that are going to be sort of backwards compatible or future compatible with the Xbox One X. It is a very long list. They did sort of come out at E3 and sort of said there was so many available. Now there's about 100. There's actually quite a lot of weird ones on there. I won't go through them all. Just hit up Xbox Major Nelson website. Weird games like I didn't expect Dead Rising 4 to be on there. Diablo 3 is going to be on there. FIFA is on there, but what's really weird about that is that like NHL and NBA aren't on that list. So that seems a bit weird that they only go FIFA, but that's EA. That's a different friggin' story altogether. Farming Simulator 2017. I bet you can't wait to see that one in 4K. Firewatch, which is gonna be awesome. Halo Wars 2, Halo 5, Madden is getting the 4K treatment, Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, just there's a lot of games on there. Just another really weird one that I saw on there that I was like, what the fuck? And that was Zoo Tycoon. That was one of the launch titles for the Xbox One, and they're going all the way back, which good on them. They must be doing it for some sort of strange reason. But also in console news over at Gamescom, they did announce that the Xbox One S is getting a Minecraft special edition, and I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty awesome. The controls actually look really cool. You can get the pig one and you can get the creeper one. I've never really played much of Minecraft, although I did pick it up on sale this weekend. It's going to only be a 1 terabyte version, but obviously you can have portable hard drives plugged into it. It's going to cost US $349. And it's going to be going all over the place, you know. It looks really pretty, I'm going to say that, but too little too late. Not going to get that one. Next up, they did sort of say that ReCore is getting a definitive edition. Like, I bought ReCore when it first came out, and I really do enjoy this game. I love that they are trying to give it a second chance with this, but they debuted it. They showed the new trailer. There is going to be a 5th core bot, so that's a little bit of sort of extra DLC. And the good thing is that if you do already have the game, you are going to get this as an add-on feature for free, which thank you Microsoft, because I actually did start playing it the other day. You know, look, if you haven't bought ReCore, I do highly suggest getting into it. It is actually a really beautiful, lovely game, and it is getting the Xbox One X treatment as well. But they showed the trailer for that. Not much different stuff, same stuff, but yeah, just obviously showed a bit of the DLC for the next bit. And what was really weird, that came sort of very left of center, was Jurassic Park, the game, got announced. Now, this was actually originally a game on the original Xbox, the OG one, if you'd like to call it, but that's coming out in summer of next year, so maybe around this time next year, so it's still got a ways of going. It is like a park simulator, very much like your Tropico games, so it's going to be interesting. Like, this is a really rare game in PAL regions for the original Xbox, so with this coming out, it's going to be really good. If you're a Jurassic Park fan and you get to build your own park, look after that, all that shit, you know what I'm talking about. And the last bit of Gamescom that I actually found interesting was, like, I didn't get to see much of it, but Sea of Thieves, that's getting 4K as well. And they are doing the crossplay between PC and the Xbox One. Apparently no asterisks, just if you've got it on either, you can play with each other, which is the way it should be these days with Windows. And just in the last bit of news today, now, as reported earlier on a couple of weeks ago, or last week, I can't remember anymore, EA sort of reported that Mass Effect Andromeda had been put on the shelf. That has now been confirmed from BioWare. They came out and they said our last update, 1.10, was the final update for Mass Effect Andromeda. There is no planned future patches for single player or in-game story content, BioWare said. The game was designed to further expand on the Pathfinder's journey through this new galaxy with story-based Apex multiplayer missions, and we will continue to tell stories in the Andromeda galaxy through the upcoming comics and novels, including the Fate of the Quarian arc. Now, multiplayer support and development for Mass Effect will continue, so you can expect to see new character kits, you know, basically stuff that's going to cost you money. That doesn't mean that it's dead. Casey Hudson did actually come out to Twitter today and he said, I love Mass Effect too much to want to not work on it again in the future. So thank you, Savior Casey Hudson. It's not just going to be comics and stuff. So hopefully down the track we are going to see more of Mass Effect. I've just recently started playing it again on the PS4 Pro to see if there's any differences, and I haven't noticed any. But that's it for today's gaming show. I didn't really expect it to go on this long. But guys, again, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and ring that bell, baby. But I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, because obviously Gamescom is on, and I'll have some opinions on a lot of that stuff. So until then, guys, get some good sleep and enjoy Gamescom and the games that you're playing. Bye, guys.